Hi, this is Turd with another basic game tutorial. Well, this one's not going to really be much to do with games, but be to do with your room that we're making. And I just wanted to do a couple simple object tutorials. In the meantime, you still give me ideas for what style of room I should do for a tutorial. So I'm going to do a couple objects that you can put in your room later and put them wherever you want. Doesn't matter. And I'll show you how to export them too later on. But this one's just going to be a speaker for like a stereo or something. So just keep the default cube, and you're going to want to size it down or flatten it right here actually. And then on the y-axis just make it taller until you got something that looks like that. Then we're going to go into tab, hit tab, and down here the triangle, click that, and then you're in face select mode, so we're going to click, right click on the front face right here, and hit E extrude to about there, and then size it out by hitting S and grabbing it and pulling it out to about there. Maybe a little less. Then we're gonna extrude it again, so hit E again, and just a little bit, like that much, and size it in. So pull in to about there. And then you can bevel it if you want. It does add more faces, but it makes it look more smooth. So if you want to do this, just click W and bevel right here. Then you just drag it down and you'll see it beveling it for you, so you just hit the spot that you want. Right about there is good, and it makes it have a nicer finishing like area and stuff. Now this would also make it look more like a speaker if you go back into edit mode and select the top face right here, and just rotate it by either hitting R, or you can go down to the circle, which I find is more accurate, and just drag it up to about there so it has a nice slant on it. And you can do that for the bottom too. So about like that. And that's the base for the speaker. Now we're just going to add the actual speaker part. Okay. Just get your cursor about in the middle. Just left click right about there, and then spacebar, add mesh cylinder, and then it should be at 20 vertices, so turn it down to 20 right here, and then click OK. Now you're going to want to drag it back into the speaker and also size it down to about there. And now we're just going to make it look a little better and more realistic. So go into tab, edit mode, and hit A to deselect everything, and then we're gonna select these faces right here on the very end. So hit B and make sure you're on the side. Hit B and just drag your cursor down to the bottom, and it'll select all these. Or you can select the individual faces, but I think this way is a lot faster. Okay, then you're going to want to extrude a little bit, so hit E, extrude region to about there, and then you want to size it down, so just size it and pull in to about there actually, And then we're going to want to extrude again, so extrude region, and this one a little bit more, so about like that. And we're going to size it down quite a bit. So bring it so you have a little circle in the middle right there. And then with the blue arrow, just indent it into the speaker. And this is just going to be the middle of the speaker right here. So it can be in as far as you want, but I think that's probably normal. Then after we do that, just to add the finishing thing, we're just going to extrude the last little circle inside of here. Extrude region, and this one pretty much like that's probably good. And then just size it down, and you can do extruding a couple of times just to give it more of a rounded effect. So you can extrude again, then go like that. Bring it down until you get something that you want, but this is good enough for now. And there you pretty much have the speaker. If this is too far out, you can bring it in because the meshes aren't connected yet. And that's pretty much it. But now if you want to connect the speaker part to the bass, you don't have to, but you can click the speaker part, hold down shift, click the bass part, and now that they're both selected, click Control J, and then it'll say join selected meshes, and then click on that, and now they're joined. So if you go into edit mode, it'll edit the whole thing if you select all. See? They're joined. And that's pretty much the speaker right there. These aren't going to be very detailed objects because they are for the game engine, and we don't want them to have too many vertices or anything like that. So this will pretty much be, we could go more detailed into this, but you get it, it's a speaker. And that's all for now, I guess.